Ike, Spike, and Fritz back home. Ike, how you feeling, buddy?
Brother Spike, it's great to be back in the studio, man. It's been a while since we've been here.
100 years.
Must say.
Yeah.
Things look pretty much the same.
Yep.
Listen, Fighting's big win last night. How about that? Knowles! Way to show up, big dog. Jackie Baseball, come on, man. Got to feel good about that. We started this Mets series off right. Holla at your boy.
I noticed the sales team here already was not aware of us being back in the studio, as it took us 5 extra minutes to get into our pre-show meeting.
Yeah, because one person had to be on a cell phone.
Lock in. There's a million rooms.
Go
We're
get
back.
the tiny little room over there. Let us meet.
The big dogs are back.
The big dogs are back. I feel so good to be back in the studio.
There's a lot wrong with us, Ike. I'm going to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
huge list. I don't know how you deal with it, to be quite honest with you. A big show, as always. It is a Tuesday, so Tuesdays with Elliot returns at 3 o'clock. Jordan Mailata joins us at 4, as he will all season long, Tuesdays at 4 o'clock. Lots and lots and lots of stuff. You know, like you mentioned, the Phillies won last night. 1-0. Of course, you know, one RBI, a shocking Nick Castellanos RBI.
Hey, man, you called it.
But a win nonetheless. And I'm sitting through this game, and they win this game. And by the way, a great finish. Duran gets 2 guys on, has to strike 2 guys out, basically. He does it. What?
I'm just telling you, man.
What?
We are walking a tightrope.
But that's how closers are.
Okay.
That's how closers are. You know, and by the way, I was impressed by it. I'm like, all right, you got second and third now. You can't do pitch to contact now.
Right.
But he didn't. He struck 2 guys out.
You're right.
And I just think like this Phillies season has been much better than anybody gives it credit for. Has been and I just think the whole waiting for October thing, we're sort of missing what's happening here with this Phillies team. So just like as I thought about the season last night, we have had they've battled through adversity, right? Like it feels like maybe it's been generally a healthy season, but it hasn't. We've missed Bryce Harper for a month. Alec Boehm now 2 separate trips to the IL. I think probably over 4 weeks. We lost Aaron Nola for 2.5 months. Zach Wheeler is gone. Ranger Suarez was not there to start the season. They lose Alvarado for 60 games because of the PED suspension. And then from an adversity standpoint, after the Mets series, where by the way they could have just turtled up and walked away, they played good baseball after the Mets series. So there's that. The topper has changed. We begged Rob Thompson to be more reactive to the things that are happening with the players, right? Move guys down the lineup, don't care about everybody being happy, and he has done those things, and they have been better off for it. Trey Turner has become the player that we wanted him to be. He has become much better on defense than I ever thought he could be. He leads the league in hits. He leads the league in batting average, and
He's better than Francisco Lindor.
He's not better than Francisco Lindor, but he's been, and I believe he's been the MVP of the team so far this season. The other thing is that they're getting hot at the right time. They're playing good baseball the end of the season, which is, by the way, also what we wanted. We didn't say, hey, start the season. We didn't want a fast start to the season and a slow end. They're playing their best baseball of the year. And on top of it, I have to give Dave Dombrowski credit. They probably had the best trade deadline in all of baseball. They got the best closer that was available, and Harrison Bader has injected not just a good center field play, but life into the team. I know we all care about them winning the World Series, but I think ultimately, all I want them to do in the playoffs is not choke. I think this has been a good season. I think it can be a good season if they don't win the World Series.
What's considered not choking?
I just don't want them to go down like dogs like they did last year.
That's subjective, though.
Yeah, I don't know how to put I
need you to. I need you to do it. I don't know what's not choking. Is it win a round? Is it get to the NLCS? What is that? What is that? What are not choking going to be satisfied with?
I don't know. It's a feel thing because I could say I just want them to get to the NLCS, right?
So if they lose 3-2 in the second round, you're okay with that?
3-2. Oh, you mean the division series?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I think I want.
What do you mean you don't know? If they lose 3-2 in the second round, last year they lost 4-1.
Baseball is weird.
3-1 last year. It was 3-1 last year.
It's 3-1. Baseball is weird. I don't know what's going to happen in the playoffs.
It is weird.
Baseball's weird.
This can be a good season without them winning the World Series.
Yeah,
it can.
But
it's been a good season.
But can it be a good season? Well, hold on. First of all,
yeah.
I'm glad you've lowered the standards. for the Phillies now because you feel good about the Phillies. I'm glad you've lowered the standards.
I just think they've done everything we've asked of them.
That doesn't mean we are lowering the standards for the Phillies. And I'm not settling for, they got to the playoffs and they played well in the first series, whether it's the NLDS or the Wild. Doesn't matter if it's the wild card. They go home in the wild card series. Is that okay?
Well, it won't be okay, but I got to see it.
Oh, my God. I got to see it. No,
I got to
see it.
I do.
I don't need to see it. We make proclamations around here all the time without actually waiting for it to happen.
Well, but
don't let me get into that.
Well,
we don't do that with everybody else in the city. So I'm not about to coddle the Phillies because you feel good about you liking the Phillies at the beginning of the season. That's what this is about.
No, it's not about.
I smell this nonsense from a mile away.
What
you were in on the Phillies,
nope.
And now you want to make it okay if they actually do all right in the playoffs by playing well in a series, even if they lose it. You're going to tell me you can't determine if they don't win a series, that whether or not that factors in whether or not this is a good season or not? So right now we're saying, well, if they fight valiantly in that series, I'll accept the results of what it is. Are you kidding me?
Well, but that's the way it is. I don't know what to say.
Why is it that way?
Because here's what I would say. Right?
Why don't you have the same expectation? Why?
Then who? I don't say that about the Eagles. Like I don't say they have to win the Super Bowl.
Well, I know damn well you wouldn't say if they got to the playoffs and
but
they lost in the first round, it'd be a successful season. I guarantee you that much.
It's a different sport. It's a different sport.
My goodness,
Here's let me say this. Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you're saying to me, okay, if they lose in the division round, is that okay? And I'm saying I don't know. Here's why I'm saying I don't know. Right? Because let's say they win that round and they get to the NLCS, and I said I just wanted them to get the NLCS, and then they lose 4-1 to the Brewers, where they're throwing the ball into center field.
The Atlanta Hawks of the NBA, the 2015 Atlanta Hawks.
Then
it's okay to lose them, right?
No. I'm saying that's not okay. That's why I'm saying I have to see it. That there's different kinds of losses.
It's acceptable for them to lose to the Brewers.
No,
they're the better team.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm saying that I don't want to just say NLCS because they could go down like dogs in the NLCS, and that's not okay with me either. I just don't want them to I want them to play well in the playoffs, and we'll see what happens. But I don't I think it's been a good year. We put all of these expectations on this.
It's been a good year,
and nobody's talking about it because everybody
circumstances. Because you know why nobody's talking about it, Spike?
Why?
Because this is a championship town. That's what matters the most. Listen, we can't all adopt the Sixers philosophy. To try hard, get in, and it's okay.
But I don't say that about the Sixers.
No, but that's the mentality of that franchise. That's what it is with that sport.
Okay, that's fine.
That sport and everything else.
Sure.
What I'm saying is I hold the Phillies to a higher standard and expectation because they've earned it, and I see the potential in them. I'm not telling you it's World Series or bust, but I'm not about to sit here and give a free pass.
It's not a free pass.
It is a free pass. You're giving them a free pass.
I am not.
Already.
I am not.
Fritz. Get in here. Is he giving him a free pass or not? Listen, I know you're a king of free passes with this team. This has to make you feel uncomfortable at least.
You both make me feel uncomfortable. I got Eagles elitist Ike. Talking about the only way they win a championship. I got Spike saying the season's already basically a success, which I don't know.
You ought to be more frustrated
exactly
by that.
What you're saying.
That's exactly what he's saying. That is exactly what he's saying.
It is not. But
that's exactly what he's saying.
It is not what I'm saying. But I'm saying it has been a success thus far. Not just because they won games, and all I need to do is see how they play in the playoffs. Like they could not win the World Series.
Right.
They could play well in the playoffs and just lose.
Right.
It happens sometimes.
I said the Brewers are the best team, and then the Padres. I've said that.
Right. So what is a success for you then?
Well, I need the NLCS is a success for me.
And then they lose 4 games to 1 the NLCS is still a success?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, hold on.
Yeah.
They don't have Zach Wheeler.
They don't.
They don't have Zach Wheeler. So making it to the NLCS, if they bow out to the Brewers or the Padres, I'm going to just be like, listen, they made it as far as they could. But what I'm saying is at least I have a damn line.
My line is my eye test.
I have a line that they have to reach. You, on the other hand,
it's an
you're
eye
already
test.
throwing a damn parade for the team.
No, it's a gut test.
Listen, I understand Nola made you feel You felt promising last night.
Look at all those strikeouts. Come on, man.
Come on.
I've always been a Knowles guy. All right.
Come on now.
215-592-9494.
You're conflicted because you really want what he's saying.
No, but I
But
don't.
you realize
but I don't.
realize this.
I need, because here's the thing, Spike. I hear everything you're saying, and I give them credit for all of this. But at the same time, this feels like one last ride, like for this thing, and like I'm where a lot of the fans are too. Like, congratulations on beating the Mets last night. It was a 1-0 win. Like, I give them credit, but get the freaking job done. And I know, I know that's it's simplistic and it's black and white and blah 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 blah. But like, I don't care. I've seen them play great in the regular season before. I think that they are
really, have you?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Truth be told,
Thank you.
Well, but hold on. The whole thing. The last 3 years have not been
They're
good
gonna
regular
win the division
seasons.
again. Whoopee!
Look, 22 was not a good regular season. It was average. 23 was not a good regular season. It was average.
22 was a great regular season considering where they were. And they fired Girardi and what ended up happening. That was a great season.
Well, because of the playoffs, though.
Sure, but even just to get in the playoffs, the team was bad.
I'm just saying this regular season has been the best regular season they have had as a core.
But again,
by far.
But
and it matters.
In 23, they had just as much magic in August of that year. Like, they went 17 and 10 that month.
Yeah,
but the team wasn't as good.
I don't know. These guys were younger and in their prime.
Yeah.
I mean, the starting staff's better now. Okay.
Yes.
But also Wheeler's done, so you don't have Wheeler. Like, again, they've had great. They get first half last year. 23 second half was great. This is great right now. I've seen great regular seasons. Congratulations on beating the Mets. Go win the World Series.
Well, I got bad news for you.
There's no bad news. They can do it.
Well,
they also
they
might
can.
What do you mean you got bad news?
They also might not.
Right.
And that's okay.
That's okay. It's okay. It is, depending on how it looks. All right, 215-592-9494. We do have a next question today. It's a very special next question. So the winner, and everyone who gets this right will get put into a hat, and we'll pick the winner. The winner gets a pair of tickets to Mets Phillies tomorrow at Citizens Bank Park, 6:45 first pitch. You can get tickets at Phillies.com. You also get a pair of tickets to the Bite for the Fight Food Festival to benefit the Fight on McKenna Foundation, which is Saturday. Great event at the Philadelphia Expo Center in Oaks. For tickets, you can go to BiteForTheFight.com. So normally we ask you for a thing for next question. Today, we're going to ask you to do something that we cannot do, and that is tell whether somebody is dead or alive.
So, one of our biggest struggles as a show.
Yes. All the time, somebody will come up and be like, is he still alive? Is that person still alive? So
we've killed prematurely on this show.
Yes. So what we will do for next question is we will give you a celebrity, and you have to tell us whether that person is dead or alive. If you are right, then you get put in the hat for the tickets. If you are wrong, you do not. But you're more a part of the show if you're wrong, actually, to be quite honest with you.